I'm Shanna Henderson. I'm from Reeltown, Alabama. I'm 21 years old, and I just recently graduated from Auburn University with my BFA in musical theater here at Auburn. I am so thrilled to be here today. I can't even explain, just knowing that I have this awesome Auburn family and knowing that I'm a part of it now, even though I've graduated, it's still my family. And I'm so excited to know that I have graduated from Auburn with this awesome degree. I chose Auburn University because I grew up at Auburn University. My grandmother works here, my aunt works here, my grandfather worked in Auburn City Schools, so Auburn was my home even though I'm from Reeltown, Alabama. I am a die-hard Auburn fan. I bleed orange and blue. I was saying War Damn Eagle as a baby. That's the only time it was okay to cuss. And I just fell in love with this university. I knew that I wanted to come to Auburn, but when I was making that decision, it was hard because I was swimming at the time and also playing softball, so I was trying to decide if Auburn was the best choice when I was a senior in high school, but I just couldn't get away from it, and I ended up coming here. I played softball my fall semester, and I had a really bad shoulder injury, and I had my third shoulder surgery, which was it was career-ending for me with softball, and that was sad, but at the same time, it opened so many more opportunities, and I couldn't do softball and musical theater at the same time, so I was like, okay, I think that God is opening up this door for me to audition for the musical theater department here at Auburn, and when I auditioned, everything just fell into place, and I started to find this amazing family with the BFA program here at Auburn and an amazing faculty with the College of Liberal Arts in theater. It was amazing, and I just fell in love with everyone here. So when I auditioned and got accepted to the program, I knew that Auburn was the place that I was supposed to be, and I knew I made the right choice. I auditioned for the Glee Project back in the fall, and I didn't think that I was going to make it, and then everything just happened, and it happened so fast. I had no idea. I got called back to LA, and I was like, okay, this is probably going to end here. I'm going to cherish every single moment, and then I made it to the top 15, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get cut. It's fine. Don't get your hopes up, because in the musical theater world, I'm always ready to be cut and be replaced. That's just what I've taught myself. Don't grab on too much to one role, because someone else can take it from you. And then I got the call on Skype from Robert Ulrich that I was a part of the top 14 that is gonna be on the Glee Project on TV. I had no words. I was speechless. When I found out there was a tornado warning in Alabama and the power was out, I was afraid I wasn't going to have internet service to even get this Skype call, and it was right before Christmas, and I was so scared because I was like, this is either going to be the best Christmas ever or the worst Christmas ever. And then I found out I got the call, and then the rest is history. I did meet a lot of celebrities, but one of the ones I think I am allowed to talk about is Lea Michele. She came the first episode, and we all got to meet her as one big happy cast family, and that was just insane because there at the homework assignment was standing Lea Michele, Ryan Murphy, and Robert Ulrich. And I was speechless because I just auditioned for Ryan Murphy. I didn't think I was going to see that man for a very long time, and then he's right there again. And that was just, I was shaking in my shoes at that point. And then in walks Lea Michele, she belts to Jesus just like I do. And I was like, okay, I have to show this girl that I'm really good. I have to impress her. So it was really cool because I love that competition. I love competing against awesome people. Even though I wasn't competing against her, I wanted to prove to her that I could be on Glee and that I could work side by side with her. So it was really cool meeting her. And we did meet some other celebrities, but you'll have to watch to see which ones. I've learned so much doing the Glee Project. I have to say that the biggest lesson I learned was how genuine people truly can be. And I went into this competition series when I was actually on the show in this competitive mode, and I was like, I'm here to win. I want to be on Glee. I have an objective. I'm going to meet it. And I was expecting to make friends, but I wasn't expecting to actually make lifelong friends. And expecting to keep in relationship with these amazing people. And when we wrapped the show, I was sad, and just really learning that how genuine people can be and how even in a competition setting, people still cared and people still wanted to make sure you were okay when you were completely homesick, and trust me, I got homesick a lot, and so did everyone else, and everyone was always there for each other, and we didn't have to be, and it just showed me so much about how people really do have that in you to be amazing people and to treat people with respect. So that was the biggest lesson I took away from the Glee Project.